right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. What's up? Not much, everybody. I figured I'd do a little live chat and come down with the cold. So kind of stuffy right now, but I got the doctor and got some medicine, so we're all good there. Live chat. Come down with the cold. So kind of stuffy right now, but I got the doctor and got some medicine, so we're all good there. No, I haven't got tried the golf ball challenge yet. I just got the golf balls in yesterday. It's the Air Gun Depot golf ball challenge. They call it the Long Ranger challenge. You shoot an air rifle at their talcum powdered golf ball at 150 yards or 175 or 200, and you get a little patch and a little ribbon to go along with the yardage that you shot. A lot of people have been doing it higher end channels, and just everybody across the globe has been shooting. I don't know if uh, across the world, but I know a lot of people have been doing it. Yeah, I got three golf balls. There, you had to either buy them or you get one free if you ordered something from them. But ordering something from them is ridiculous because of the shipping. So I should have. Three golf balls cost me $20, but I'm gonna take one because I'm only gonna shoot at 150. I'm gonna put it on a tee and make a stand for it, and make a plaque with my little badge and my yardage marker. Figured it'd be cool if somebody comes in the house and asks if I golf. They're like, nope, I shoot golf balls. I'm gonna use the QB Chief. Yep, that's about the only I think air gun that I got to go that far. My spring, I don't I don't think the spring gun could go that far. Where'd you get your QB Chief from? Because when I got mine, the one that was had my name on it, or the one that my mom ordered for me, was the last one from Airgun Depot until they got their new shipment in back in June. Yeah, I think there is a guy already that shot the golf ball with the Springer. It all comes down to what you want. I don't have the Diana Storm Rider, so I can't say, but um, I don't mind loading one pellet at a time because I shoot for accuracy anyway. A lot of people's been saying that the Storm Rider isn't as accurate as a QB Chief, according to my video. So I don't know. Like I said, I haven't shot the Storm Rider, so I can't say. But all I can say is my results for my QB Chief, I think, are better than what the actual channels that are out trying to review it show it as, like the mainstream channels that are sponsored by Pyramid Air or Airgun Depot. Yeah, that 50 cal is pretty sweet looking. Yeah, I know what you mean. Um, my QB Chief right now, I mean, I could split playing cards at 50 yards if I wanted to, but I just there ain't really no point in doing that because to me that's not a trick shot. And plus, it comes down to accuracy. All these guys that claim to do trick shots, in reality, all they've done is just practice with that gun a long time and know where it hits and knows how to shoot it. Yeah, my QB Chiefs, I think, finally broken in. I think it took about 5 to 1,000 pellets for it to finally break in. The only reason why I say that's because it was like 2 weeks ago. I went out with some JSB 1589s, and the 1589 JSBs, they were the exact same hole um, at 25 yards. The Crossman Premier Ultra Mag, just the standard lead ones, I was getting like I think I shot an eighth of an inch, and that was like the first time I ever tried them, and I shot them on video. An eighth-inch group at 25 yards, 5 shots. They were the most accurate pellet I've tried that were pure lead, besides JSB and Barracuda Match. Could I test the range on a 1x1 target? What do you mean test the range? Yeah, I've liked the hollow points a lot, and they shoot pretty decent out of the you know QB Chief for only being, I think around here they're 650 a tin. Ultra mags were like $8 or $9, and then I went and tried the Crossman copper mags, which were $9 for 150 of them. They're even more accurate and precise than the ultra mags. This the standard lead. You talking about just to see how accurate the gun is? Just a one inch by 1 inch target, or a 1 by 1 foot target? The copper ones are zero point 0.1 grain heavier. They're 14.4 grain, and they were the most consistent in my gun, and they were they had the lowest they had the lowest extreme spread. So that means they're going to get more consistent shots out of them, and they're a hair faster than the leads, so they're going to hit just as hard. Excuse me. All right. Sorry about that. I had to lag or something. I don't know what was the deal. What do I think is the best and most accurate pellet gun? Um, it's kind of a vague question, but the one that you could shoot good and accurate, I guess. Find the right pellet for it. The best foot pound of energy I found. Oh, I got with the Chief. 27 foot pounds with the Barracuda Match 21.14 grain, going at 760 feet per second. Yeah, thanks. I thought that eye shot was pretty cool. I've never seen that happen before. Usually a 22 or something like that will bounce through and just come out all mangled, but I've never seen a clean shot like that through the eye. No, I don't have. Well, I take that back. I have a little marksman pistol, but I wouldn't really consider it much. It's just that old school spring one that you cock back and put a dart or a pellet or BB in. That's about it, really. Um, yeah, I think the chief could take down a medium sized game animal, but again, you have to make that pinpoint shot with the with the right placement. I mean that's what really matters. Is Crossman the best way to go for a hunting pellet? Um, depends. Again, depends on what your gun likes. The best hunting pellet is the one that your gun's going to shoot the best because every little bit matters. If you miss, it could be a little bit or it could be a lot. So if you have your gun dialed in the same whole accuracy, at 25 yards, if you're off just a little bit, it might not be much. But if you're shooting like a 2 inch group at 25 yards, that one pellet can miss your game and you would be out of shot. So, again, I mean, Crossman, they do make great pellets, and it just depends on what your gun likes. Don't fall in the hype of, oh, this one expands better or this one or that. They all expand because they're. And there is around here, but I never really done them. Okay, it has to be before August, I believe that's what the rules are. So it'll be loaded before then, hopefully. Scope brand. I like Centerpoint personally. They work great for me. But anything really scope or air gun related or air gun recommended, I guess, depends on what your air gun is. Depends on what your air gun is. If it's a spring or a nitro piston gun, or if it's a PCP air rifle. Let's see who all's here. Got 4 people. Excuse me. Yep, I like Centerpoint a lot. They work for me, so I mean, I've never had an issue with them yet. Knock on wood. I have the 3x9x32 on all my 22 rimfire guns, and I used to have the 3x9x32 uh, on my Beeman PCP before I switched over to the 4 to 16x40. What'd you get at 100 meters? What did it look like? Yep, I pretty much got to shoot in the mornings now because the wind's like at 3 miles an hour for a couple hours here. Oh yeah, I've killed 2 squirrels already. You should see the uploaded video. I shot 2 of them last week. I switched pellets. The 15.89s were really good out of it, really accurate. But I tried the Barracuda Match 21.1 or 21.14 grain H&N Sports, and man, them things pack a punch. The JSB and the Crossman Premiers, I think, have the same accuracy at 50 yards, but beyond that, the the Premiers just lose their stabilization because they're a little lighter than the JSBs. I think they're like a 1.5 grains lighter. Jennison is your no, my channel isn't always airgun stuff. That's just what actually made my channel bigger, I guess. I really didn't think it was going to go that much bigger, but I used to do a lot of bow related stuff and regular firearms, which I still do. I still throw firearm videos in, bow hunting videos. I do a lot of different videos. So I do a video about bows or crossbows or firearms here and there. Yeah, those Barracuda Match 21.14 grain are coming out of my Beeman QB Chief at 760 feet per second, which is 27 foot pounds. And I clocked it today at 25 yards and 50 yards. Those 21.14 grains are at let me see here, at 25 yards. They were going 680 feet per second. What else? Let's see, what was that? 680 feet per second. Get my FP. Okay, 22 foot. 640 feet per second. That's a hair over 19 foot pounds. So 25 yards, I was getting close to 22 foot pounds, and 50 yards, I was getting a hair over 19 foot pounds. That is insane for knockdown power at that yardage for just a gun that's only rated for what it is. Yeah, I tried those heavier pellets because I wanted them to buck the wind a little better to try them on the golf ball challenge because well, first off, I want to stress to you guys, whoever's watching out there, beware of buying pellets from Amazon. I try to do it to save a little money from Pyramid Air and Airgun Depot because they, in my opinion, they rape you on shipping charges because they have one set price and that's it. And I bought a tin of JSB 1589s, 500 pack of them, and I actually had to return them because they came here on a Sunday, last Sunday, and I opened the the tin up and they didn't come in any type of packaging, no foam, no wrap, no anything. I opened the lid up and all the skirts were dented. Oh, I was upset. I wasn't happy that day. That's hauling it 880 feet per second for 26 grain projectile. Yeah, I know. Ted said that he tuned his, so that's how he was getting 830 feet per second out of those Mach threes or what Mach twos, 34 grain. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, mine's still under warranty, so I still got like 10 months. But me and the guy at Beeman's been like this here recently because he's been sending me a lot of O-rings for some reason. My gun, after about 1,000 pellets, and I burned through a bunch of them. I burned through more rubbers on that gun than I did in high school. But but for real, it goes through O-rings a lot for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Once I get this golf ball challenge done and get a couple squirrels in the freezer, I'll probably get back to the normal testing stuff. I just kind of want to take a small break from it because seemed like every video I was doing there for a while was just air guns. Which don't get me wrong, I like doing them, but the channel was made for hunting and stuff like that. And I kind of all the guys that subscribed back in the day really ain't seeing much compared to what it used to be like. So I'm gonna mix a bunch of stuff in the bowl, basically. All right, here we go. Sorry, my computer was lagging or something. I don't know what the deal is, but all right. Yeah, I've actually done a lot of homemade ballistics gel stuff. A few different videos off the top of my head was boy survives being shot in the head by air rifle. I took coconut, poured the coconut milk or water or whatever you want to call it out of it, drilled a hole, and then made 20% ballistics gel inside the coconut to represent the human brain. What else have I done? 177 caliber air rifle for self defense. I made a 9-inch log of ballistic gel, 10% for that. I've done a few videos where I made 10% ballistics gel. Another one off the top of my head was a 300 blackout video. We were testing some deer loads. Yeah, big thanks to Double G Guns and Archery, which is like 20 minutes from my house. They sponsor me on some stuff here and there for videos, which I truly appreciate because that's you know that's a big help, especially for ammunition and everything like that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going squirrel hunting tomorrow morning. We'll see how that goes. 5 squirrels, hopefully, is what I'm aiming for. Oh, man. Mainly squirrels, and probably shoot a coyote if I ever get a chance. Hey, Clem, you still out there? Oh, you're in Indiana? That's pretty cool. What part? Because I'm down here like 20 minutes south of Indianapolis. Or actually 40 minutes south. I take that back. The only thing that I really hunt for is um, squirrels and deer, and then sometimes I go out for coyote, but it's not very often. You got some private land out there, or you hunt public? I don't know much property out that way I know of. Excuse me. Ain't only two people watching. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this live stream short at 11 o'clock. So if anybody's got any questions or comments or anything like that, I'll answer them as soon as I can. And then 11 o'clock rolls around, I'm gonna get off here because tired, and I'm gonna get up early to go do some squirrel hunting tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, nobody. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to because I'm going to go and give my pillow some head and pass out. So, for watching, appreciate it. I wish I felt better so you didn't have to hear me all stuffed up. So, we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Thanks again.